As students kick off this new school year, the State Department of Education has released new data on absenteeism rates in our state. And Channel 3 Hartford Bureau Chief Aya Galal is live in Hartford right now to break down the numbers for us. Aya.
Hi, Carol. Well, some promising news here. For the second year in a row, chronic absenteeism rates have declined. Home visits are helping bring those numbers down. The 2021 to 2022 school year is when we saw chronic absenteeism at its highest throughout the state. 23.7% of students were chronically absent. The next school year, that number went down to 20%, and the latest numbers show 17.7% of students were chronically absent in the 2023 to 2024 school year. State Department of Education officials say home-based visits have helped bring more students back to the classroom, but we're still far from pre-pandemic levels of chronic absenteeism.
Over 80% of our districts, 158 of them, showed decline in chronic absenteeism. And that is awesome work that's being done at the local level.
Now, before the pandemic, Connecticut's chronic absenteeism rate was at 10%. So state leaders recognize there is still a lot of work to be done. We also heard from the state today on how test scores have improved. We're going to have much more on that coming up on Eyewitness News at 6 p.m. For now, reporting live in Hartford, Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.